Welcome back, Halo followers. We have a lot of news to cover. All of the new content created in Unreal Engine 5 for the next new Halo game is in fact layered on top of code and systems carried directly over the original Halo games. How in the world did they pull this off? I don't know. I don't think we're going to know for a while, but the legacy code that is instrumental, as the game director confirmed on Xbox Wire, said it is instrumental in maintaining that authentic Halo feel within the gameplay. It means that Halo Studios can achieve the desired visual goal with Unreal's photorealistic rendering capabilities with the simulation systems of Halo living and breathing beneath it. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We know that there is some sort of Halo 1 and likely for the sequels, Halo 2 and Halo 3, code that is running underneath this new Unreal Engine experience, right? And they even confirmed regarding future titles, they say, we will continue to push the boundaries of technology while ensuring the core Halo gameplay for the game can be seen, felt, heard, and evolved where needed. This is massive. It means that the games are always going to feel a bit like Halo, and I can confirm this and agree with it that immediately when I jumped in, when I played this level twice, I will say that it did feel like I was playing some kind of Halo 1 mod. Like, there was undeniably a sense of Halo in there. And I'm not just saying that. I actually thought that it felt a little bit outdated, dare I say. I might be crucified for saying that, but yeah, it almost felt like it was a little bit outdated. There's mixtures of Halo 1 in there, Halo Reach. I think there's what Hidden Xperia said, that the gunplay felt like Halo 5 and Halo Infinite, and that Vengeful Vadam said that the gameplay felt mostly like Halo Reach, and even the enemies were behaving like Reach Elite. So probably a lot of Halo 1 Anniversary code in there, which was built on Halo 1 code. So yeah, there's still the Blame engine in here. I don't know if that's such a problematic thing as like Slipspace engine. So I don't want people to be like, oh my god, why is there still old code in this? I think that this is ultimately a good thing, because who really thinks that Halo Studios could have recreated the gameplay mechanics from scratch and had done it justice, right? I fear that there would have been massive issues, but maybe that's what they should have done. I don't know. Maybe it would have been better if they did that. I know some people are thinking that it would have just been better if they just went completely, raw and just kind of raw dogged the code, created everything from the ground up, but I digress. Ultimately, this is a good thing if you like Halo in classic Halo, right? And Zed, a prominent Halo modder, said that the reach damage type menu from the current MCC tools match up from the Halo Roundtable video that we also broke down. So why in the world would they do this? Well, Rubs Gaming, which has compiled some of these creators and their thoughts after playing the game, as well as, of course, the rumors and the leaks, which have generally entirely been true, I think, for the most part. Pretty much dot on, actually, lately. He says that this was done for two reasons. This was to help development time, and it also makes it feel like Halo. And this actually correlates with the rumors that I heard many years ago that, by the way, have pretty much all turned out to be true. And this is that Unreal Engine, the reason why they didn't go to it was because it wouldn't feel like Halo. They felt like it would not be achievable as far as like feeling like a classic Halo game. Something would be off about it. Comes down to the physics, the sandbox, the gameplay mechanics, moving around, crouching, jumping, sprinting maybe if that's in the game, and other things of that nature. But the fact is that they decided to take this 1 foot in, 1 foot out approach, where somehow they have the Unreal Engine benefits, but they still have this basic code behind it. Now, personally, I'm a little bit anxious about this, considering what happened with Halo Infinite and how the Slipspace engine was so buggy and problematic, and there was all this technical debt there. It made it impossible to actually give the game the kind of service that it really needed to, right? Needed to have for a live service game anyway. And Halo 5, I think, was kind of a sweet spot, but still, developers were very frustrated with the tool set, right? It was difficult to add new weapons, vehicles, maps to navigate, right? Slip Space Engine was much better on a lot of fronts, but ultimately the technical debt was far too much. So it looks like they are, at least for the classic games and the remakes, because we have rumors, and as we know as Halo fans, a lot of these rumors turn out to be true. Rumors that Halo 2 and Halo 3 are also getting their campaign evolved remakes as well. This is pretty massive because, like, Halo 2, well, it already has an anniversary, but Halo 3, I think most people are really looking forward to. And these three classic titles are actually a really great onboarding for new fans into the franchise. I just wish that they would get on with it and make a good mainline Halo game by now. And I think that's pretty much the general feeling amongst the Halo community. Like, we've already played these games a bazillion times. We want something new, but we also want something respectful, right, of the franchise. So, yes, this creative director here also says there on the Xbox Wire, because this is a remake, we've been able to carefully rebuild almost every level and every encounter with more fidelity. As we're building the technology for this game, we've had to do it piece by piece, which included reevaluating all of the individual elements as we're revisiting them in the original game. And now the campaign supports up to 4-player co-op. I'll believe it when I see it. We had to think about all the original encounters and spaces can scale to accommodate that many players. So I think a difficulty scaling would be a great idea, kind of like what they did in Halo Infinite. The campaign has been rebuilt to feel handcrafted and immersive, true to what players remember, not just visually, but emotionally. And that's a big one. So this is ultimately a good thing. Like, I don't want to twist it, that this is good, that they're still respecting the legacy of Halo. I just wish that they would add more stuff to the game, which they're kind of doing. They're adding weapons from the different Halo games and putting it in. Hopefully, with them making Halo 2 and Halo 3 campaign evolves, they can kind of cross the weapons, the vehicles, and allow for new experiences in these familiar spaces, as well as adding like side quest, caves, and parts of the level that didn't exist before or were not accessible before. And I think that's what Halo fans really want to see. If we're going to really go down this remake route, then like let's kind of bring things up a notch, add more parts of the missions and add new things without taking away the old or replacing them. They also said this: we wanted to start where it all began, with the original campaign that defined Halo. Starting here means that people that have never played the game, and there it is, by the way, if you read between the lines that kind of give it away, before we able to understand the story from the very beginning, and that can help us chart a course forward with new Halo stories. So this isn't necessarily for Halo fans. It is accessible for us, and it is also undeniably respectful of the legacy and what Halo is. At the same time, does it feel like it's kind of lacking creativity? For sure. Does it feel like it's just kind of another way to rope in new people because all the Halo fans that have loved the franchise have kind of left it? Yeah, absolutely. It feels like they can only play a one tune, or what is it, a one trick pony. Like, there are more things to the Halo universe than Halo 1. And I'm glad that generally people are getting tired of it, because I've been tired of it. I was tired of it 10 years ago, right? Halo 1 was good for where it is, but like at the end of the day, it's very outdated, and you can only prey on nostalgia for so long before people just get tired of it. So we've just covered so much last week. I've been kind of taking a break. This was actually posted on October 24th. So even though about 10 or 11 days have passed since the big reveal, I will say that my opinions are about the same. I think that their time and energy is better spent elsewhere. But if we're going to be doing this, I'd say be more experimental, be more risky, because what are you onboarding new fans for if you're just going to make the same mistakes, right? We need to see new, exciting stuff that is also at the same time respectful to the legacy. And this is only one part of it. Like, this is just something we've already seen and played before. I will say, though, when you first load up this mission, after playing it, I still think about it, because just listening to the environment, the world, it is something grand. It is beautiful, and I'm really excited to see what else, what the other missions look like. So I am undeniably excited about that, as well as those 3 new missions that none of us have ever played before. and how that kind of adds to the lore, and maybe even Halo 7 and its canon, right? And what happens next in Halo Infinite, or I guess post Halo Infinite. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below, and I will link this article and the sources down in the comment section below. Also, shout out to Rebs Gaming for compiling some of this information, and I'll catch you guys in the next one soon. Peace.